So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 7 of the Sheffield Wednesday career mode here on EAFC 24. I hope you are doing well. And well, it's a new day today, and after last episode, I needed a break. I needed to just take stock and refresh, come back to this, hopefully, with a change in form very much on the horizon. But yeah, we need to pick things up after a pretty poor month of October. We now move into November, and well, if we just recap what happened in that month. Of course, the game against Norwich was not last episode, the episode before that. But yeah, in the last episode, a 3-1 defeat to Swansea to start with. Our only point came in a 3-3 draw against Huddersfield, which we were pretty fortunate, I would say. We then lost 3-2 in a simmed game to Preston. And then we were embarrassed by Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. So, yeah, we need to improve things today. And this is what we have in stock. Another 4 games. We start with Southampton at home. And then Bristol City away. Followed by Ipswich away. And then Watford at home to finish off. Watford, of course, at this moment in time, sit second in the league. So, if we have a look at the Championship table then. And well, Leicester just running away with it. 8 points clear of Watford. We are 14 points adrift. 15 games played, 15 games unbeaten for Leicester. Watford, as we said, sit in second. And yeah, we are 6 points adrift of them. It's really getting tight now. If we have a look, we're on 25 points. As far down as Blackburn, 21. So we really need to turn this run of form around. And yeah, hopefully we can do that today. So I was potentially going to sim one of the home games, but as Watford are second, we want to play them. But because Southampton are so close to us, we're probably better off playing them. So out of Ipswich and Bristol City, it's probably Ipswich that we will sim. So that's what we will do then. We will play Southampton, Bristol and Watford. We will sim the Ipswich game. A bit of admin news for you. Well, admin in terms of the squad. We've got a couple new contracts signed. Deshaun Bernard has signed a new contract, a new 3-year deal for him, and that's locked him in for a good stint longer at this club. And Josh Windass has also signed a new 1-year deal. He didn't want to extend initially, didn't he? Yeah, he didn't want an extension. I wanted to offer him 2 years. He didn't take 2 years. He wanted none. Offered him 1. He took 1. So we've got him on a year extension. We've bumped him up. He is now clearly the best paid player at the club. He's earning $16,500 a week now. So yeah, a couple of new contracts. As you can see, Barry Bannon has continued to decline now, dropped to 70 overall, which is a shame. But we may look to dish out some more new contracts. Actually, I like to do it in sort of December, so then January you kind of know where you stand in terms of looking for, well, obviously improvements in January, but then kind of casting an eye to next season as well. But if we have a look at the contracts that are expiring still a lot, Diaby is probably someone who's going to earn himself a new contract. Pedersen, there's no bonuses, but whether we could potentially get him to stay. Bannon, of course, we're probably going to let go. Poveda, Ugbo, again, potentially players that we could look to bring in. Dawson will probably offer a new contract to. Hickory will probably offer a new contract to. Ken Diaby and Hendrick there. Iorfa, potentially, we might keep him around as a backup player. Same with Liam Palmer. So there could be quite a few new contracts on the horizon, but that is something that I will do in the next episode, actually. But for now, yeah, Southampton is at home. We need a good start as they are right behind us in the league. Hopefully, we will get just the performance we are looking for today. But this is what it looks like. The lineup, the Southampton are going to be going for a 4-3-3 holding with a wing play vision. So McCarthy in goal, not Bazunu, interestingly. A back four of Bree, Stevens, Bednarek and Manning. Charles holding for them with Smallbone and Armstrong ahead of them. Brooks on the right, Camaldine on the left. I think it's Sulemana, isn't it? Kamaldeen. And then Stewart up top. Is that Ross Stewart? Could well be. With some decent options on the bench, of course. Harwood Bellis, Fraser, Aribo Mara. All good options. Can't say I'm familiar with Dion or Lawrence. But a fairly mixed run of form for Southampton. 3 draws in the last 5, but most recently a defeat for them. But yeah, we are going with our strongest lineup. And I've just backed out of that completely. Yeah, we're going with our strongest lineup. Hopefully, that will pay dividends for us. Malik Wilks has run a long way here. Malik Wilks. And well, unfortunately, the cutback has been snuffed out. But certainly easy enough for Malik Wilks to get in behind there. Espria does very well. Finds Delgado, who can burst forward into EK boat. It's Josh Windass, who's into the area. Strike across goal! And a finish from Josh Windass, celebrating his new contract in superb style. We could potentially launch a counter here. Barry Bannon carrying the ball a long way. And he finds Delgado, who's got the run on Ryan Manning. And has actually got plenty of space. Delgado, he'll go for the strike. Oh, and he's hit the post. He's opted to go with his left peg. And well, it almost paid dividends. Allowed to travel a long way. And Poveda, well, had an attempt from distance, but it's well blocked in the end. But Southampton, defensively, just almost non-existent. A very good header, actually. Poveda does get lucky with the block. Ugbo, can he turn his man? It's Harwood Bellis. Oh, it's a really good interception. And well, that's unfortunate for Southampton. But now, Malik Wilks. Oh, my word. Josh Windass, that's a lovely turn. We'll try and bend this one. And that is not far away whatsoever from Josh Windass. But yeah, Delgado hitting the post on his unfavoured left foot. They're at 6s and 7s defensively, Southampton. And it goes to show why they haven't been winning many games recently. Pedersen does really well. Don't know if that's a foul. But now it's Joe Aribo in behind. We've fallen asleep from this set piece. And it's a good strike. And Ofori across to make the save. He doesn't look that tall, Ofori. Compared to everyone else, he doesn't look too... I mean, we haven't got the tallest team, admittedly. Wilkes should not have tried to dribble out the area there. But we've got away with it. And Windass can lead the charge. And he just run into a brick wall there. Almost managed to retain possession despite being on the floor. And now we're a little bit suspect defensively. Stewart carries the ball forward. Finds James Bree on the overlap. Cuts inside. And Ofori. His goalkeeping style makes me nervous. But he's keeping them out for the time being. So we can't be too concerned as they just... Well, Malik Wilkes can bring this one away. And Windass has set through Poveda. Harwood Bellis trying to recover. But Poveda will finally make a contribution to the Sheffield Wednesday team. A clinical counter-attack from the corner. A beautiful pass from Josh Windass. A goal and assist from him today. But Poveda, we've wanted more from him. And he's finally delivered with his, I think, his first goal of the season. Really well worked. And Espria can find Barry Bannon, who will have the strike. And this time he's hit the post. We know he can hit him after the goal he scored against Norwich a few games ago. And well, denied another superb goal on this occasion. Not by the keeper, but by the woodwork. Bannon. And there's a ball hit for Poveda. It could be in behind again. Ian Poveda. He is... Oh, and he's hit the bar. Oh, twice we've hit the woodwork now in this game. But again, he should have buried that one. But not... Oh, Windass. Can he find Ugbo? It's fallen to Poveda. Oh, again, tries to bend one in the far corner. But this time, Harwood Bellis does get a block on it. Turns it up and over the bar. Bannon again. Oh, tries to play it out to Poveda. But gives the ball away. And now Stewart could be in behind it. He's run himself down a narrow path though. But cuts back. Oh, tries to be... Well, really good tackle actually from the Southampton man. Bernard is there. Out to him. Can we get there? It's Bednarek. Aribo Great turn. Great block. Oh, and it's just taken off the toe of the onrushing attacker from Espria. And, well, a very comfortable... I got caught between saying confident and comfortable in the same word there. But confident, comfortable win against Southampton. That day's rest has certainly done me good. Leicester finally beaten as well by Leeds. Wow. Well, Bristol City on a rotten run of form and have lost 5 games in a row. Sitting in 18th place, they're going to opt for a 4-2-3-1 wide standard. And this is their probable lineup. O'Leary in goal, McCrory, Naismith, Atkinson and Pring at the back. Williams and James holding Maboud and Mehmeti on either flank with Twine in behind Naki Wells. And if they're on that sort of run of form, I think maybe this is the game that we should probably sim. Afori is on international duty. He has already grown up to 72 this in rating, but he has now peaked for the season. Liam Palmer is back up to 68, but has also peaked. So, I mean, good to see him recover his rating. Right, well, I've made the necessary changes now that I was allowed to. Dawson is in. We have no keeper on the bench, though, which isn't ideal. Change kit. Can we play in our home kit for this one? Doesn't really matter because we're not going to be playing the game anyway, but here we go. Right, well, now, hopefully... Considering this run of form, this is a game we can quick sim. We can actually pick up a win in. Please, boys. Close game. They've had the slightly better of it, but Windass and Wilkes the goal scorers for us. But why can't we win a sim game, man? That's so annoying. So Ipswich for this one then, and again themselves not in a great run of form. Looking to play the 4-2-3-1 wide Gagan pressing system. And this is how they're probably going to line up. Walton in goal. A back four. Clark, Donation, Wolfenden and Williams. Travis and Morsey holding with Aluko out the right. Sarmiento at left. And Chaplin in behind Hurst. Twinzabi there on the bench. Luongo. So a couple of options for them. We have had to make quite a few changes from the weekend, and it's not saved any of my changes. Are you having a laugh? There we go. So Afori still on international duty. So Dawson retains his spot. I think the only people that kept their places are Pedersen, Bannon, and Delgado. So that makes 7 changes, maybe. Palmer's come in at right back. Orfa and Hikwi in at centre halves. Diaby has come into the midfield with Bannon keeping his spot. Delgado's moved up to right wing. George Hall is in the number 10 spot. Masaba out on the left. In behind Michael Smith. So hopefully we can get back to winning ways the way we started the episode in a played game. I still can't believe we drew that game to Bristol. We lost that game to Bristol City after their run of form. But simming games at this moment in time isn't appearing fruitful. Now Ipswich coming forward and he's just skipped past the author and Sarmiento is in behind and Dawson has made the save. Really solid save from Sarmiento. Could have taken that a lot closer to goal, Sarmiento, but decided to have the strike further away. And again, that one straight down the throat of Dawson. And Masaba can hopefully bring this one away as he evades the challenge of Clark and does really well, actually. And a shot blocked, but it's fallen to Sonny Aluko. We'll try and get this one back if we can. It's a great run, and it will be a goal. And I think it's Sam Morsey from deep. No, it's Colin Chaplin, actually, their captain, who's ghosted in, and has done very well there. But 6s and 7s again defensively there. It seems to be a common occurrence for us. And Aluko did well to hold the ball up. No one. Diaby just completely fallen asleep. Did not track the run whatsoever. And that has allowed Chaplin to ghost in behind him and get the goal. But Pedersen is on the move himself here, in behind Clark. Trying to stand this one up if we can. He's aimed for Michael Smith, but he's run well past it, unfortunately. Lovely play from Ipswich. Now Williams on this left-hand side. Really, it's fallen back to his man, and that is a superb finish in off the post. Couldn't really see what was happening, but the ball, it is Sam Morsey this time who has the ball in the back of the net. And yeah, it was just there. We got a toe in. I didn't really see what happened, but we got the toe in. Unfortunately, it hit Iorfa and rebounded back to one of their men. And Sam Morsey picks up the ball, hits it in off the aid of the post. And Aluko is trying to get past Pedersen. He's holding him up well so far, has the Dane, and he keeps that in play. Could this spark something now? Pedersen. Smith is there. We'll cut this one. Oh, well, we won't cut it back, but Smith. Oh, it's a lovely save in the end from Christian Walton, using his foot to divert it round the post. But coming Smith. Oh, it's again. He gets his head on it, but it's a very good save. It's straight at Christian Walton, to be fair. He doesn't really need to do a lot to stop that one, but oh, ref. But there goes the half-time whistle, and Ipswich probably deservedly lead, I think it's fair to say. But we started to show signs at the end of that first half, so hopefully we can continue on in the second as we did in the first. Williams into Chaplin, but Iorfa does really well and can bring this one away. Dominic Iorfa. And there's a ball in here to Michael Smith, who's turned his man superbly well. He's away from Wolfenden. Michael Smith has found the back of the net. The big man, you can't count him out. He gets his goal and brings us back to within one of Ipswich. Well, certainly found himself out of the team and even out of the squad these last few weeks, but called upon today. And well, his good goal scoring start to the season, he shows he's no fluke. Very good finish from Michael Smith. Oh, he's lost the ball there, Pedersen. Oh, come on! That's so frustrating. Pedersen, he just bars Aluko off the ball, but then was dispossessed so easily. Sami Enzo. It's a good finish. Maybe Dawson unsighted, but we shouldn't be conceding goals as easily as that. And our defensive woes continue. And it now looks a long way back, doesn't it? But Delgado could be in here. We'll cut this one back. Try and find Michael Smith. But we've done well. Oh, that's a good interception. Really good play from Ipswich, just retaining the ball now. The crowd giving the olays. Chaplin is in, and that's a superb save as we get that one away, but only as far as Hurst, who has the strike, and Dawson makes the save. I forgot about commentating completely then. My mind just drew to a blank, but Colin Chaplin has scored. We're 4-1 down against Ipswich. This is embarrassing. Smith could be in here. Smith has scored. And there goes the final whistle. And that is just embarrassing. You can't be losing 4-2 to a team like that. I'm sorry if you're an Ipswich fan, but absolutely ridiculous. So for this big game then against Watford, who sit in second, this is how they are supposedly going to line up. With a 4-3-3 holding and a gegenpressing vision, this is their supposed lineup. Hamer in goal, Ngakia, Porteous, Hote and Bueno at the back. Livermore holding with Deli Bashir and Kayembe ahead of them. Ince on the right, Dennis on the left, Bio up top. Some decent options on the bench for them as well. Ashley Fletcher there, of course, who was on loan at us. But we are back to full strength. We're going to have a press conference ahead of this one as well, because could certainly do with picking up the morale. Can the squad take you up? I want us to keep going. We need to just keep fighting. We've had a better start to the season than many predicted. We can't forget that. Can you get your lads believing? These lads are always ready. Always try and get them prepared. And always try and get them to play to the best of their capabilities. How we approach the game, we certainly won't underestimate Watford. We know how good they are, how good they can be. And hopefully we can give them a game at home Afori is back. I think what I'm going to do is bring in Michael Smith for this one. And I'm actually also going to bring in Masaba for this one ahead of Malik Wilks. I'll just double check the kits are okay. That is not a problem. But yeah, back to pretty much as full strength as we can get. Afori back in goal. Delgado, Bernard, DRB and Pedersen at the back. Bannon and Espria there. Vaveda on the right. Masaba in on the left and Windass in behind Michael Smith. Oh, Bannon's lost out there. Did initially get the ball off his man, and that is a superb flying save from Afori to deny Bio. Bannon did win the ball in midfield there, but was then subsequently robbed. And Afori has come to claim that very nicely indeed. And there is a long throw available here, and it is Paveda. They're inside him now, and I'm trying to get to the right person. Bernard it is who comes across, and well, initially did really well and gets the clearance away, and Windass has actually knocked that down for Masaba, and he skipped past his man, and Masaba could be in behind, but Porteous has got pace, but so has Masaba, and Masaba will find the back of the net. Anthony Masaba brought into the side today at the expense of Malik Wilks, and while he has justified selection, headbutting the corner flag, but just a lovely piece of play, and able to skip away from his man. Porteous, he's got a bit of pace about him for a centre-half, that is certainly handy, but Masaba kept his composure even as Ben Hamer came flying out at him and actually clattered him after the ball had gone. But a good finish from Anthony Masaba. We've just about weathered the Watford storm in these opening 25 minutes, and we find ourselves ahead, and Smith has actually robbed his man of the ball there. Of course, actually, Espria against his former club, I just realised that. Oh, that's a lovely ball in behind Dennis. Bernard did get back, but that is clinical from Watford. Really good play to get Dennis in behind. Bernard did get back at him, but just the ball roll, the cutback, and the first time shot from Bayo. Diaby, well, not a lot he could do there. He tried to square up the near post, but it's 1-1. Watford weren't behind for very long, and it was always going to be hard to keep them at bay with how they've started this game offensively. Diaby trying to hold up Ince. Bio, Bannon has got something on that, but it's only as far as Kiembe, and there's a save at the near post. Oh, and Afori's let that run, and well, he's made up for the save. Cool, what a scramble that was. Bannon can bring this one away for us. And now Smith. Can he get the best of Ngakia? Masaba is in behind again. Anthony Masaba. And Masaba has done it again this time. Ngakia cannot handle Anthony Masaba out on that right hand side. And well, 2 goals in a very similar fashion. This time though, he takes this one on his left foot into the far corner. But we are springing surprises on Watford. And just as they are testing us defensively, they cannot handle Anthony Masaba so far in this game. And KMB has just... No, it was Deli Bashir who skipped by about 3 players. Could be a high scoring one, this one. It's Dennis. Bannon trying to get back at him. But it's a good save from Afori. And we will just get this one clear. And the referee gives us a reprieve, I should say, by blowing the half-time whistle. Covering his man, forcing him out wide, and does really well to get a block on the cross, but it will be a corner which Jake Livermore will take. Aim towards the near post. Masaba heads away, but only as far as KMB. Oh, that's it. That was an incredible pass, reverse pass. Did not expect or anticipate that whatsoever, but Afori down low, quick at his near post, has pulled off a superb save to keep us in front in this one. KMB. Oh, we just about... Oh, Jesus wept. Oh, can we get there? Oh, thank God for that. Afori is an absolute god. And Smith has done really well to win that, and we can bring this away with Masaba. Richard Afori finally settling in a Sheffield Wednesday shirt. That's a superb ball. And now Smith. Oh, I was trying to get that across to Windass. Oh, Paveda. If he'd have carried on his run, Windus would have had a through ball and we could have been in for the third. But as it is now, we are being stretched here. Pedersen, that's not a penalty. But we've given it back to them. And again, straight down the throat. And Afori can gather absolute man of the match performance so far from Afori. Jesus wept. Smith holds that up superbly well, but then loses out. Why can we just not hold on to this ball? What a save. Afori, one-handed, just claws that out. Probably was more comfortable than the animation made it look, but... God, this literally is a barrage from Watford now. This whole second half, pretty much, has just been all them. Ballon does very well. That's actually Windass. Still getting them confused. Paveda. Smith. And finds Paveda in again. And Paveda will find Masaba. He will grab his hat-trick. And that will be game over. We will win. Anthony Masaba. Delgado leading celebrations. I'm down there, down the touchline. That's how important it is and what it means to grab a victory in this one. And Paveda through on goal, but Masaba there on a hat-trick and to seal the win. We don't deserve to win this game. Absolutely not. We have robbed Watford here. Certainly hasn't been a 3-1 game, but Afori with a man of the match performance in goal has given us the belief to go on and win this game. But superb attacking play from us at the right times. There goes the final whistle. And as we said, an undeserved win, but a win it is. And Masaba collecting the match ball. Well, I think he may well have cemented his place in the team for the next few games after that performance. Well, 2 wins and 2 defeats, but you wouldn't think we'd get them against the teams that we did. But very, well, I say impressive, but we're picking up points. That's the most important thing. But now we've finished the month of November and we move into the month of December. And, well, I think we'll split that into 2, shall we? Just the 3 games for the next couple of episodes. Then next episode we'll have Plymouth, league leaders Leicester at home, and then Birmingham. And I think after Sunderland we will have played everyone in the division. What I might do after we've sort of played every team, and we kind of know their visions, because we're also not that fussed about the visions really. We'll just move in and do the team sheets like we did last year and just do it in the game. So yeah, Plymouth, Leicester and Birmingham to come in the next episode. And well, let's have a quick look at the championship table before we disappear. And we've still managed to hold on to a playoff place. 13 points the gap now to Leicester, so we have closed the gap. And 6 points the gap to Leeds. So it is starting to tighten up, but 2nd, 3rd and 4th very much in a battle for their own. And then with us, I mean, it's still all the way down to 30. I mean, we're on 31. Ipswich, Preston only 8 points behind. So it's very, very tight. But you'd probably have to say even as far down, probably as Hull at this moment in time. Lots of teams in that playoff hunt. So consistency is massive. If we can sort of push on and make ourselves a part of that 2nd to 4th group rather than being the best of the rest, that would certainly be ideal. But again, the goals conceded column now the worst of any. We've conceded the most goals in the division, which is quite impressive. We're now the top scorers in the division. But that's just how I roll on FIFA, isn't it? But yeah, Leicester to come next episode, as we said. Who else have we got? Plymouth and Birmingham, I want to say. And Birmingham mid-table, Plymouth down there. So hopefully we can pick up some decent results. But guys, that is going to end this episode there. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please consider popping a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you for the next one.